Let's fucking go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Green Room. Happy Monday. Let's go. Woo, woo. Happy Monday. How are you? Birdie, Birdite, what's up? What's up? Birdite, how are you, Birdite? How are you? What up, Birdite? Happy Monday. I don't know about you, but I'm thirsty. I don't know about you, but I am a thirsty man. Semana Santa, lunes 14 de abril. April 14th. I don't know what you're celebrating, but hey, it's Monday. It's Monday. It is Easter week. Are we not supposed to eat meat the whole week, right? I don't care. I ate tacos. I ate tacos. I don't go to church. I love God. I don't follow the word. It's one of those things where, hey, don't fucking judge me. Don't fucking judge me. I ain't judging you, bitch. Cheers. Welcome to the Green Room, where we make beer disappear. What's your superpower? You know, I jogged 4 miles today just so I can do this. Exactly because of this. I jogged 4 miles and I said, you know what? I, I don't want to stop drinking. I want to continue to have fun. But if I have to train a little harder, then so be it. So today I jogged 4 miles. Can I appreciate a cold one? Yes. I think we should be able to appreciate a cold one every day. Yeah, I know. I said I was gonna stop. Maybe we should. Maybe we should stop tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm thirsty today. Yeah, these suckers are so delicious today. And the whole thing, yeah, give some head. No, no, no. I will burp my alphabet if I have to. Belizean heat. Where do they sell that at? The local supermarket? Not at Ralph's. Belizean heat. $4.99 a bottle. Amazon has it for $14. Rare Marie Sharps Belizean heat. But there's different ones though. Marie Sharp. Okay, hold on. Let me punch that in on Marie Sharp. Oh, they have it. Marie Sharp habanero hot sauce unavailable at Ralph's, but they give me the best substitute. They give me the best substitute. Cholula, Cholula. Fuck Cholula. Yellowbird habanero hot sauce. Texas Pete. Frank's Red Hot Tabasco. Okay, Tabasco. Frank's Red Hot Tabasco green pepper. Frank's Red Hot. Melinda Sriracha hot sauce. Kroger Worcestershire sauce. What the fuck? Tabasco chipotle pepper sauce. Marie Sharps. Marie Sharps. Yeah, but they don't have the Belizean heat. They have the other one. So it's just it's a matter of time to find it. I can probably go to Walmart and find it just for that. I mean, I have a Walmart right next door. Happy Monday, brother. How are you? I did 4 miles today, bro. God, this feels so fucking good. We got Heineken Silver. We got the Heineken Silver. Yesterday, Doug says, "Hey, let's go to brunch," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not feeling brunch." But then I said, "Hey, our favorite place, the Mexican place, has bottomless mimosas." He says, "I'll see you there. I'll see you there." That's that's my hook. They have bottomless mimosas. He says, "Okay, fuck it, let's do it." Brother, they have this. They have this boil with the what is it? The boom sauce, right? The butter, the herbs, and the honey, or the lemon. What is it? Lemon crack pepper, lemon, whatever. There's that sauce, shrimp, Tiene camarones, tiene papa. Oh, and pulpo. That sauce, brother, that they use is fucking amazing. That is, and I know they call it the boom sauce because it has all three of them, and it gives you the boom, right? The fucking amazing final. It's just a very delicious sauce. We ordered that yesterday. Well, we had actually, he ordered that on Friday, on Saturday when we were out drinking, and I said, I knew they had this, I just never tried it. He says, yeah, I saw a guy having it. He says, but he told me to add pulpo, and it's just the brother so fucking tender. And of course, I hate the part that has the shrimp with the head on. But brother, you know what? There's nothing like oh, and rice and a bed of rice. So you get a bed of rice. You put the a little bit of the sauce on the rice, and then you just add one or two shrimp. That is a good plate to share. That is we finished a plate. Just him and I, and there's no wanting more because I think it's just perfect for a nice cold beer and something nice to be chasing it with. That was fucking good, dude. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let me send you the picture. So yesterday we end up having beers, right? I do my jogging early morning. I do 3.3 and a half miles. So I come back home, take a shower. I said I'll meet you by 12:30 so we can watch the Laker game. The Laker game was never on. Motherfuckers, right? Every game is on TV except the Lakers. You have to have a whatever the sport package or shit. Mother. Anyways, so we end up watching whatever the fuck was. Oh yeah, I can't even fucking remember what we were watching, but we were watching some type of baseball or basket. No, oh basketball. Yeah, I don't know who we watched. Anyways, so we ended up just talking to ourselves and having fun with the. So when we leave there, he says, "You want to stop by?" I said, "Yeah." Let me go home and let me go buy some champagne. No, no, let me go home. Actually, let me go to the supermarket. I'll meet you at your place. So I text Roxana, right, his wife, and I said, "Would you like anything from the store?" She says, "How about something to make mimosas with?" And I'm like, "Say less." So I got 6 bottles of champagne. I got 2 bottles that have already flavor in it. I got the strawberry something champagne. When you first try it, you're like, "Wow, this is pretty good." It's like sweet, and then the second sip you take is like it gets sweeter, and it just. Ugh. She looked at me. She says, Oscar, it is good for the first sip." And I said, "Yeah, no, the second one just you're like it just adds more like sugar to it." She said, "Yeah, I don't like it." I said, "Me neither." So we mixed another one just to give it less. I don't know. It didn't turn out right. I think we finished like 3 bottles. Doug was out like a light. Actually, as a matter of fact, I went to Doug's house. His wife says I'll be there in 15, 20 minutes. When I got to Doug's house, I have a clicker, right? So I have access to the garage. And then I went upstairs and Doug was out, dude. I kept looking through the fucking window and here there was Doug with his fucking feet up on the couch. And I'm like, this motherfucker, he is out like a light, dude. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going home. So I took a picture of the bag where I left it. I left it hidden by the plants. And I told Roxana, I said, I'm going home. He fell asleep. And he left the fucking car, the passenger door window open. Drunk fuck. So I went home. And I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm going to go broadcast. But then his wife called me and she says, I woke him up. She says, come over. I said, okay. She said, which one do you want me to put on the in the freezer? I said, well, whatever, which one you want to start with. I don't care. Brother, remember when my car was in the shop and I discovered how to ride the bus and all these things? So there's a bus that's called the Metro Micro. They pick you up at the nearest bus stop from your place, right? So I picked up the bus. Or it's the metro. It's like a little it's like a cargo van. And I only paid $1. It's $2.50 per ride. But ever since I discovered that I have a discounted fare, you have to provide your disability, your placard. So I scanned that and I sent it to them. I got my little card. Yes, I got my card yesterday actually in the mail. So I'm like, you know what? I don't believe this shit is $1. So I scheduled my pickup, brother. I was there. This is like this is like better than Uber and Lyft. They picked me up at the bus stop and they dropped me off at the next bus stop, maybe half a block from Doug's house. So I'm like, I got here for $1, bro, and I got shit faced at his place. And then by 9 o'clock, I'm like, dude, I gotta go. I don't want to get too drunk because tomorrow I gotta go to work, and on champagne too. Ugh. I remember getting in the bus. I remember getting in the van. I don't remember walking back home. I don't remember walking back home with my cane. That was fucking crazy, dude. And I'm like, wait a minute. How the fuck did I make it home? Did I leave my cane in the bus? And no, it's right there in my living room. I don't remember. I don't remember getting home. What the fuck? So now I can schedule these pickups for $1, brother. I kid you not. I just don't like the part where my little it says tap card. You can write. You tap it. You tap the thing, and I loaded it with $5. You know, that's 5 rides. I just don't like the part where the little card has a little wheelchair on it and it says disabled. I'm like, come on. It reminds me of that fucking lady who says, I can't see you again. I can't see you again. And we already fucked in the back of my car. Like, dude, I wanted to take you somewhere nice. Give me a time to take you to one of those motels that has a hot tub or something. She says, no, right here. You can go right here in the parking lot. And I'm thinking, what, are we fucking 17 years old? Like, we're fucking in the parking lot? We can't afford a fucking room? And I guess that's all she wanted, right? And she did see my handicap placard, and she says, "Yeah, I can't see you anymore." She says, "You remember that shit?" She says, "You're handicapped." Handicap, bitch! I just give you the best fuck, boom, 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 bang. I give you the best boom, 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 and the bang, 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 bitch. You know what? I saw her again on on Hinge. I use Hinge. I saw her, and I sent her a message. And I said, "Hey, I had back surgery. I'm okay now." And it's bullshit. I just want to fuck again, bitch. I had back surgery. I said, I got back surgery. We can fuck like bunnies again. I think she blocked me. I don't even know how. I don't know how you would find out if they read your message or not. I have no idea. She says I can't fuck you. You're handicapped. What a fucking cunt. What a cunt. Puta. Yeah, you can't say that. What a bitch. There's another. There's another. Remember that other black chick that I met when I came back from Trump's rally in Vegas? I met her on the plane. Gorgeous, gorgeous woman, dude. She's taller than me. Beautiful, beautiful. She's from Bermuda. Yeah, from Bermuda, one of those islands. Bermuda, uh, Kirks and Turks and Caicos. No me acuerdo qué puta. Like I know she's from somewhere around that region because she also speaks. Her name is French. I deleted her number, bro. She would always call me with tax questions. Like and she would always call me love and shit. You know, she was very endearing. But I want action, bitch. I just, you know what I mean? It's one of those fucking. We went out for dinner once, and we did. Oh, we did the same thing. We did one of those boil somewhere. She took me up in somewhere around her area where she lives in Encino. I think she lives somewhere in Encino or I forget where the fuck she lives. She always liked doing video calls. Right? She didn't like listening to your voice. She would like looking at you. And I love looking at her. I'm like, every time I look at you, you're so fucking gorgeous. But no, I get bored when women just don't just want to fucking talk. Bitch, I want action. And I did not know how old she was. So I'm thinking maybe she's like 40, 45. She's younger than me. Turns out we're the same age. We're the same age. Because I still find her. See, she's the only one that I don't push X on because I don't. It's not that I don't want, but I don't want her to see me as in oh he also swipe right. I just close the app and I'm like I hope when I open it she doesn't and she usually pops up. Also on oh no she's on Match.com. There's so many gorgeous women that are on Match.com. God, Asians. Look at Caroline. Look at Erin. Man, Erin looks like she needs another woman actually. Oh, she's Republican. Okay, I'll click on it. Catherine, Kira, Black, gorgeous. Oh my God. No, no. Ashley, no. Look at, damn, dude. Let me see if I. Let me see. She always pops up. Watch. I'm gonna send you a screenshot of her beautiful face. I'm feeding for you, Mandy. Come on, she's about to show up, dude. She always shows up. God, come on, dude. It doesn't take. Does it never takes this long? She always shows up like in the fourth, fifth picture. Jesus Christ. I always wonder, are these people even real? Like half the people on here, I'm like, yeah, I don't think you're. No, come on, dude. There she is. She always shows up, dude. This is one. I'm gonna send you this picture. Let me crop it. Okay, save two photos. And this is exactly what she looks like, bro. And it's the profile says she is 49 years old and she lives in Encino. That's right, exactly what she took me to eat. So I just closed the. You know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing, brother. It is the confidence. She wants you to wipe her up. You think that's what it is? I don't. No, even though we have shit in common, the one thing we don't have in common is the way we both eat. She's a pescatarian, and for some fucking reason, I this is some comedian said if you go out with a pescatarian, you don't want to go down on her. Her pussy stinks. She says there's something about meat. Women who or people who eat meat, their digestive system is cleaner and healthier than anybody else. Vegans, they need meat. We need meat. We need protein in our body. I haven't looked into it, and I haven't memorized all these positive effects that it does because I don't really give a fuck to explain that to a either to a vegetarian or even to a pescatarian, right? I can't say I can't eat your pussy because you don't have the right. I don't have time for that shit, right? Because the the only retention that I have on certain things or most things is shit that is productive in my life, right? I can't say I want you to be part of my life, but you have to do this because I found out that this and this. I don't have time for all that shit, right? No, vegans, you keep moving, keep moving. Vegans are the fucking weirdest people. They don't want to eat meat, but they want to buy product that tastes like meat. So you tell me how idiotic that is. They even buy patties that look like patties but are not. That's not meat. That is fucking sick, bro. That is a sickness. Get your shit together. There's nothing healthy about being vegan to begin with. Vegetarian, maybe. Vegetarian, maybe. But yeah, but to go out of your way to do products that have nothing to do with animals, no, you no. Vegetarians can eat eggs. Can vegetarian eat eggs? Yeah, they can. They just don't eat meat. I mean, eggs is it's one of those. Veal. I tried veal the other day. Roxana bought some veal, and baby was cooking. Her little daughter, the younger daughter, was cooking or helping to cook. And good idea. I think they should have done the egg wash, right? The veal goes on the egg wash, and then you do the breadcrumbs. So I think veal doesn't need all that, but still, they were trying to use their air fryer. You said vegans are idiots. Vegans are pendejos. I don't. Yeah, I was craving pizza, brother. Have you done the Domino's stuffed crust? I was fucking craving pizza today. So this morning I'm getting ready with my son to go to work, and there's a peanut butter and egg peanut no, peanut butter and banana sandwich on the counter, and I'm like, dude, did you leave this here? He says no, because his mom goes to work early morning, right? I think she starts at 6, so there's nobody here, just him and I. And I said, did you leave this here? He says no. Okay, fuck it. So I ate a sandwich this morning. I usually get hungry around. I usually get hungry between 11 and 12, and I'm thinking, fuck, should I get a chocolate? Should I do this? Should I do? So today I drank two waters and I drank one coffee. That's all I drank. I usually drink 2 cups of coffee. I only drank one today, and I did 2 cans of water, carbonated water, because I already had that sandwich, right? So I got home. I did my jogging. I didn't want to go jog, bro. I felt like I still had the mimosa effect happening. And I'm like, I know I'm not hungover, but it just feels like something lethargic, like your body just says, "Bitch, you did something that you weren't supposed to." But so I go jogging, and I say, you know what? Let's do a steady pace. So I did a steady pace, steady, 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 and then all of a sudden I can feel my sweat just starting to. The more I sweat, the better I feel. That's how I see it. If I'm sweating, I know I'm getting those fucking toxins out. So now I do 2 miles out, and I can feel my face just dripping away. Like, holy fuck, this feels good. But the further down I got, like I was picking up energy. Like I felt better. Like, dude, this is pretty fucking good. I should. And I thought about, I'll jog tomorrow. Let me, my back is no. And brother, I'm gonna tell you, I'm being completely honest. At one point, I won't be able to walk. I know that for a fucking fact. After I come back from jogging, brother, I just crumble. I don't jump in the shower immediately. I let myself cool down. I take all my sweaty shit off, and I turn the. I have a ceiling fan in the kitchen. Let that shit cool me off. Because if I jump in the shower immediately, once I come out and I dry myself, I start sweating again. I'm like, what the fuck? I just took a shower. Why am I still sweating? That's what happened to me yesterday. Because I got back at 11:30 from jogging. My son was already out of the bathroom at 11:30. So I took my sweaty shit off. At 11:30, I was jumping in the shower. 11:45, I was out. 11:40, I was out. Dried myself, brushing my teeth, and I'm looking at my forehead. All these water drops just keep forming, right? And I'm thinking, I'm still fucking sweating. And then my chest is wet too. And I'm like, fuck. Has that ever happened to you? That's crazy. How much I sweat profusely. It's fucking ridiculous. The amount of sweat. Why do I always get runny noses? Like I have an allergy. It's always at this time. It is fucking the most ridiculous shit. Doug, Doug is texting me, dude. What the fuck is happening? Never fucking fails. Never fails. 11:30. Never fails. Never fails. So I did my jogging. I came back, took a shower. Oh, I wanted to watch the Dodger game. I did watch the Dodger game, and I fucking fell asleep. And I woke up way too fucking late. I'm like, what the fuck? It's 11 o'clock already? Or it was 10:30, right? I'm like, fuck. Should I just go to sleep? I'm like, no, you can't go to sleep. You gotta go do a fucking live. Talk to people, asshole. Talk to people. This year is the year that I've made the most money so far, and we're only in April. Rumble, I have made $100 on Rumble from December, from December 31st, right? From January 1st to February, I had $100. From February to April now, I made another $50. Actually, $50, 49 and 51. I made $100 this year, more than I did last year, and I cashed out $60 on Twitch, which is which is more than I did last year. Last year, I think I cashed out $45, and they sent me a check at the end of the year. And I'm like, beer money, and it's mostly, and I gotta be honest, it's mostly our buddy Keith. Keith is the one that always wants to help, and he says, "Hey, bro, I want to help you out. How do I send you more?" I mean, I got a Cash App. You can go on Twitch. I think Twitch allows you to do more biddies. Biddies, I think it's called, brother. Right? I will always be grateful for people who want to donate, and I think he is the top contributor as of yet. Dano, my friend Dano, my ex coworker, he still, he appreciates me coming broadcasting, and I still text him, and he sent me a $35 the other day, and he says, "Enjoy it." I always have to say, "Hey, Dano's today's beers were contributed, donated by Dano." I gotta give people the respect that they deserve, right? He says, buy some good shit." Of course I do. But there's people who say, buy yourself anything but Heineken. Like they want to see what other shit I can drink. This week, you saw me drinking the PBRs, the 12 ounce cans. On Friday, I drank 10 of those cans. On Saturday, I woke up, brother. Remember I told you? I think I recorded that episode. I woke up and I felt like I don't I don't feel hungover. Like I don't feel like these cans are PBR has. Remember you told me has the sugar cane, and I'm like I don't feel like any. Then my stomach went. Yeah, I was in the bathroom for a good mm, 2 or 3 times, but it wasn't painful. Like I just knew I had the runs, because I went in the bathroom and I'm like, chorro, like, so like, just like water. And I'm like, but I usually feel like there's pain with diarrhea, right? But this is like, hmm, yeah, I don't feel pain. Like, what the hell is this shit just cleaning me out? Maybe I should do that. I should do that shit once a week. I should do that once a week because I even felt my fucking panza go down. Like, holy fuck, that's pretty good. Yeah, I can't do 30 cans like Eric does. He Eric says he bought because I told him, I said, Eric is Doug's brother, right? And he came on live one day, and I said, hey, the 30 packs at Ralph's are 19.99. Because I'm jumping on that shit. If I can ever show you a picture of Doug's brother, bro, he's I think he's taller than me. I think he's like 5'9". But he is like one of those, like a football player, bro. I mean, he played football, but he's gotten a little bigger. So his BMI is, he can outdrink me. He can outdrink all three of us put together. So the way he downs his beers, I look at him like, what the fuck, dude? Of course, that actually helps, right? The body mass index, BMI. He drank 30 beers on a fucking Friday, bro. But he said, Oscar, I was sober and I was drunk both days, Saturday and Sunday. Pero también le pegó el puto chorro. Le pegó el puto chorro. So he says, not again, not ever again. Of course, you fucking drink 30 beers in one sitting, bro. You should see how, dude. You should see how small the little can looks when he's drinking. That's it, like it's a little toy. Like, like me grabbing this can. I see. I see. Just to give you a perspective, this is, remember the screwball? I see. That's it. I, I see him, dude. Es una latita chiquita. Screwball in a can. Remember this shit? Yeah, I still have it. This cost me what, $4? Peanut butter whiskey. Do they even make these? Like, I don't think they make these anymore. I should give this to my brother. I should give this to my brother. I think he would like this shit because he's one of those that likes to venture on things that taste good, but as long as you mix it well. I should find the little screwballs that are the size of the whatever. Remember the little bottles? They have the little bottles. My brother's coming in June, and that's why I want to stop drinking for at least a month, get my weight down to where I'm supposed to be at, and if I can wait for him till June 19th and drink again, yeah, let me save a few bucks, brother. I don't think I've ever spent as much as I did in Las Vegas with him for Formula One. It has to take at least a whole year for me to have spent that much in whatever 3 4 days that I was with him. Because brother, I think I went all out. Like, holy fuck. Giordano's. That pizza in Las Vegas, brother. I'm telling you, Giordano's. And I had the pain that I was in, dude. I had back pain. I had foot pain, and I only discovered how to. I'm getting the same pain on my right foot. I'm about to fix it, like I did the last time. There's a discomfort there. I'm gonna fix it. I know how to fix it. We walked almost 7 miles one day, and my foot in pain. Like, he kept telling me, "Are you okay?" And I'm thinking, even if I tell him to, remember we had this conversation, to fuck off in my back and shit. Like, you see me with a fucking cane, asshole. But I just kept playing it cool. I'm like, yeah, I just gotta walk slower, bro. Two of those times we went out on the metro. We went out that way. We went out. I don't know where the fuck we were going. I just went. We just went, and both times we ended up at the same place, Giordano's. And I'm like, bro, I think God loves us. Look, we're at the same fucking place. He says, yeah, you told us to go this way. Oh yeah. So I do know where I'm going. I had no fucking idea where I was going. I had no idea. Because I kept listening to people saying, yeah, this goes to, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's where we want to go. I still don't know where fucking Giordano's is. I know there's a name for that place, and I see it on TikTok all the time. I'm like, oh yeah, it's called I still don't remember, fucking remember. They gave us $25 buckets. Remember the Heineken bucket that I had, the green ones? You can take the buckets with you. So I have two more buckets in the kitchen. And I'm like, if I buy a bucket, can I keep the bucket? She's like, yes. How many do you want? Can you give him a bucket? Can I take a bucket? Okay. $25 bucket of beer. Dano. Dano. Dano is texting me. The first night, or the first day we arrived at Giordano's, there was a couple next to us, and they were eating a pizza, right? And I kept looking over my brother's shoulder, and I kept looking at the fucking plate that they were eating, and I said, dude, that fucking pizza looks amazing, dude. And I don't know if the guy heard me or anything. I don't know. The guy says, hey guys, he says, we're gonna go catch a plane, but I don't think we can finish this. Do you guys mind us sharing with you? And I said, before you leave to your next destination, or to your wherever you're going, let me buy you a beer. So I said, the guy says, you know what? We'll accept it. She said, can you give them a bucket? I says, we can't drink all that. I said, just drink whatever you can, and we'll drink the rest because it's cheaper. It's $25 buckets. Like, what? It's on special. So they gave us this deep dish pizza, bro. It's like they put las it's like they put a lasagna on top of the pizza. Like, it just tastes like it just does not. I don't know. It's like the most remarkable thing. That's why here I am eating this shit, and I look at the guy and I'm like, brother. I said, I was looking at you guys eating this pizza. You were cutting it, and you guys were talking to each other, and I didn't want to bother you. And I said, that is exactly the look I have in my face right now. Like, holy shit. He says, I know, isn't it fucking amazing? Because I kept thinking to myself, I can't talk to this about, I can't talk to my brother about what I'm looking at you guys experiencing. Because then my brother would say, I don't fucking know. Because that's how I feel. Like, I don't fucking know. So now that I'm tasting, I'm like, that is exactly the look you guys had in your face. Like, holy fuck, is this real? Like, this is amazing. So we bought them a beer. They were grateful. They were graceful. I told them, hey, you want to find me? The HeinekenMan.com. As a matter of fact, I lost my HeinekenMan.com little scan thing, my QR code. I can't find it. Yo, Keith, is that Keith PBR? Let's fucking go, Keith. Keith PBR. It can only be you. It can only be you. Keith, how are you? Cheers, Keith. Excuse me. Giordano's Pizza in Las Vegas. It is the most remarkable fucking thing I've ever tried. Brother, that shit. We went back with my brother. I said, brother, you know what? I don't care where the fuck. We can go 7 miles out. I will walk 7 miles back just to find Giordano's. And we did. And I said, here we are, dude. Giordano's again. And he's like, yeah, I'm already buzzed. Yeah, we're about to get fucked up, dude. My brother was looking at me like, yeah, I don't think I can do this. I'm like, bitch, we're already here. Like, there's no fucking second option. Can I get a whatever whatever? I still don't know what the fuck pizza's called, but I looked at the menu, deep dish, whatever the fuck it was, and I take one of these, and we'll take a bucket. We'll take a bucket. So Formula One just released their seats, right? So I sent my brother the link. I said, hey, Formula One has released their invitation, right? Their seats. It's on part of their email list, whatever. My brother says, "Are you inviting me? Fuck it, let's do it again." I'm still recovering from last year's hit. That was in November. I'm still fucking paying for that shit, dude. I'm recovering mentally, physically, fiscally, fiscally. Oh fuck, brother. You know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not taking anything with me. I'm not taking anything with me. I figure this shit out. As long as I have enough to be cremated with, put that to the side. Bye. What do you think? But in a barbecue, here's $200 for charcoal and wood. Charcoal and wood. Burn me, bitch. I know it sounds easy. Like if you want to get rid of but see, I'm not telling you what. No, no. This is. I know this is off the wall. But even if you tried doing your own cremation, like your family would do your cremation at home, like whatever. But it can't be done with fire. It needs to be done in an oven, like they do, right? That's how they do it in an oven. And the only reason you can't do it with an open fire is because the body, we give out a smell like it's putrid. Human flesh, when it burns, we stink, bro. There was a crash site in Honduras. There's been two crash sites, two at the same fucking mountain. A plane crashed 1990, 1995, 96. I had an aunt that I didn't know, and she passed. That that plane crashed on that fucking mountain. and it just burst into flames. Everybody burned to death, bro. And people who went to that site, they said it smells the the smell of death is just the worst fucking thing when it comes to fire. And don't get me wrong, I started to become a dentist. My my anatomy class was at the ME, the medical examiner in Brazil. But that's where my anatomy class was, because the ME was right next door. Because where else would you have fucking body parts, right? Where else would you want to have access to certain things? There's certain bodies that are not claimed, right? Somebody dies and says, "Hey, this is a bad accident. This is so and so." And you reach out to the next of kin, and nobody shows up to pick up the body. So that person is either buried anonymously, or sometimes people say, "Hey, I, I'd like to be an organ donor." I have no fucking idea. But we had a pit that had body parts, right? But it's in formaldehyde. That shit stinks, bro. It's like it's like the deeper smell of Vicks vapor rub. I mean, I can put Vicks in my fucking and I can smell Vicks. But if you smell formaldehyde, formaldehyde is what en español se llama alcanfor. No, alcanfor no. This shit is like penetrating. So we would rub our noses with vapor rub Vicks. So at least when you smelled that first before you smelled whatever, right? God, that shit stinks. My teacher, no fucking gloves. He would pick up a heart, say, "Oh, this is the aorta." He would stick his finger in there. This is the vea cava, the aorta, and this is the ventricular, blah blah blah, 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 blah. And then he would put it down. He would wipe. I kid you not, dude. He would wipe his hands on the fucking thing. Then he would reach in his pocket and he would get an apple and bite into the apple. And I would look around. I would look at my peers, and nobody would get disgusted. Like these fuckers were just in shock and all that. They were looking at a body part being touched without gloves, right? And I'm thinking, I think these guys are more amazed that he's touching a heart with no gloves. And I'm thinking, this motherfucker just ate an apple after touching a heart that was in formaldehyde without gloves. It was like a normal fucking thing. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that teacher he was kind of. One day, our teacher comes in and he says, there was a very bad accident a couple of hours ago. An 18 wheeler ran over a beetle bug. It was an accident. And they just brought in the bodies. And it was a family. The grandfather wanted to fucking save the children. He was still hugging the grandkids, bro. But they were smashed by the wheels. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, and I'm like, oh my god. But hey, that's what life is, right? it takes it just takes that, it takes consideration. It takes stomach to see all that, right? That's why I appreciate life as it is today, because I've seen death right in front of me, and I'm like, if I wouldn't have ever seen that, I'm not afraid of dying. I'm not afraid of anything. I just live life in a better way, thinking, bro, I'm different. I have a deviated L4, L5. I live in constant pain, and I never let that shit stop me. I still jog my fucking 4.5, 5 miles. What's stopping you, right? But I can't be the poster child for oh, this guy endures pain like nobody fucking else. We're all different. All I know is I am built different. Nobody else would fucking do what I do. And no, don't look at me like, oh, you're a fucking Superman. No, 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 no. By all means, there's days that I don't want to fucking be out there. Today was one of those fucking days. I'm like, there's days that I just fucking want to just quit. I just want to give up. Like, I the minute I started jogging, right, in the opposite direction, I kept thinking, yeah, there's gonna come a point where I won't be able to fucking do this, and it feels like it's coming to a fucking close because I don't want to do this right now. But it's a mental thing, right? There's a mental hurdles. Mental hurdles. That's all they are. The epidural I got one time. The same day I said, Doc, what can I do? What can I not do? He says, don't do anything that you haven't done before. If you can't pick up heavy shit, don't pick it up. Okay. And I said, Doctor, if I told you that I still jog, can I still do that? He said, yeah. He says, like I said, you can do whatever you were doing before. You can still do it. So that day, I went out jogging, and I was like, what the fuck? I did an 8 minute mile all around. 8 minute mile all around. All around. I got to 3.21 miles at 8 minutes. And I'm like, there is no fucking way that I'm gonna be able to do the same fucking speed going back. Because there's an incline going back. So it's kind of a more of a you know more of a trial, un reto. And I'm like, this has to be done. I gotta keep right, I gotta go. So I did. It was the fucking craziest shit. Cause I felt so fucking alive. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna do this. And I kept going, I kept going, I kept going, I kept going. Poof. 6.21 miles. I did 8 minute miles. 10 kilometers in 48 minutes. 6 times 8, 48. And I'm like, that is fucking crazy, bro. That is fucking crazy. But the minute I was jogging, I can taste the medicine that I was shot with. I'm like, that is fucking disgusting. I can taste the fucking medicine. I don't think I should. Bah. So 4 days later, I fall into this. I fall into this mental fog, and every day I wake up thinking I have to find ways to to end my life. Like I didn't become suicidal. I just had suicidal thoughts, and every day I would be thinking like, yeah, this is the epidural. I've never had this shit. Not even when I fucking I've never had any of those thoughts. what it would be like, what you know. But my mind would say, "Hey, Oscar, you see that bus? Just jump in front of it. You'll forget about your pain." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? Like, I dude, shut the fuck." Like I would talk to my, like I was fucking Venom. Hey, Oscar, see that bus right there? Jump in front of it. And I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. You never talk to me like this. Like I don't. What the no? So I would be jogging and I would be in my fucking head like, no, dude, shut the. Are you fucking stupid? When this shit was happening, I was driving Uber, right? Well, I mean, I drove Uber after that, and I remember sharing those stories with women. I said, "Are you a mother?" She says, "Yes." Natural or C-section? C-section. Oh, so you had an epidural. Let me tell you what I went through. So when I told them what I went through, they say, "Wait, what? Wait, you would not know those details unless I share those with you. But you're sharing the same you're telling me the same details that I went through." And I said there has to be a fucking link between that poison of medicine and your mental state. There has to be a connection. The only reason, right, the FDA allows the definition of postpartum depression is it is such fucking bullshit. It is the epidural side effect that makes you depressed, makes you fall into a state where you want to unalive yourself. You fall into every situation where you say, "I think this is the better option." I never took that option because I never had suicidal thoughts until I had the epidural, and I'm like, "What the fuck is happening in my head?" I turned myself off from Facebook, from everything, because I didn't want to lash, because I knew I would lash out on people. Shut the fuck. I don't know why I thought that. I'm like, let me deal with my demons before I deal with somebody else's stupidities. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you read people's comments, you're like, this motherfucker needs to learn what I'm about to fucking teach him. But I did not want to do that because I never been that that guy. I mean, do I like a healthy argument? Absolutely, but not under those conditions, right? It would be more of a slashing, right? I would become somebody's Freddy Krueger, like, let me fuck you in your nightmares, Even though it's not nobody's nightmare, it's just me thinking like, I said, I can't fucking do that. My life right now is about me, not about me replying to somebody's message, trying to make their life better when mine needs to fucking be the best right now. So I just cut myself off, and it took me at least, I don't know, 36 or 46 days. I forget how much it was, until one day I'm out drinking by myself. I find this little barbecue place down the street, and I'm having a beer, and my friend Adam shows up. He says, "Oscar, what the fuck, man? How you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, Adam, how are you?" So Adam sits down with me, and we have a few beers, and I explained to Adam what happened to me, but how I feel, right? And I said, "Brother, I think today is one of those days where I can feel and I can celebrate that I no longer feel like that." Right after I explained to him how I was feeling and all the rage and emotions, and he says, "Oh shit!" He says, "No wonder you were gone, bro." And I said, "I know, dude. I just felt like I was gonna become somebody's foe before I became somebody's closer friend. So I just stepped out." He says, "You know what? Sometimes I feel like doing that." And I thought maybe you should. And he did that after, or I think he told me he did that once before. He says, I take medications for whatever the fuck it was, and Adam and I became good friends. I mean, we were good friends at one point. Then he got married, and that's where it all went to shit. But anyways, yeah, Adam is the first person who I first saw after that whole 46 some days of haziness and fogginess, and I don't ever wish anybody. I'm pretty sure there's somebody going through that right now, but the FDA calls that postpartum depression, and the only reason they call that is because they don't want to say the medicine that we give you poison you. They're not going to say that because then they would have to stop the procedures. They would stop making money because their procedures are not cheap. When they fucking stick that needle down your fucking back, that's not a fucking cheap procedure. Anesthesiologists, that's where they make their fucking money. And brother, it is such. I did not want to be put down, right, as an anesthesia, because they bend you. I don't know how the. I don't. Anyways, I said no, no, I'm good. I can take the pain. She's like, Oscar, the minute you feel the pain, the needle going, you're gonna fucking flinch. And I'm like, I'll be good. She says, no, you won't. So they gave me the. Did they give me the shot or they give me the gas? I don't fucking remember. All I know is, do I count from one to? I was out. Then I woke up. Like if I had just blinked my eyes, sometimes you're on the couch, right? You think you're gonna blink like I did today. I'm gonna blink for 30 seconds, and I woke up an hour later, like, oh fuck, it's 10 o'clock. So that's how I feel. I'm like, shit, the procedure's done. Do I feel fucking different? Or do I feel? And I'm thinking, okay, okay. Of course, I'm not gonna fucking start doing push-ups and shit, but you can feel like if I do a little bit of side to side, I can feel the pain, and I wasn't feeling that before. And I'm like, yeah, that's the worst part. Don't ever fucking do epidurals. Don't do epidurals. That shit is trash medicine. It'll fuck up your mentality. It'll fuck with your emotions. It'll make you. It doesn't make you do anything because if you're in the right mental state, you'll know it's not you acting. It's the. I mean, it's you, but you know how you talk to yourself sometimes to do the best parts, the best things about your life. Hey, let's eat the healthy. Let's eat healthy today. You're like, fuck you. I want to get McDonald's. Okay, let's get McDonald's. You know what I mean? That's the you, but you still do things that are non-dangerous, like non-lethal. Like, hey, I don't want to fucking eat the healthy salad today. Let me eat fucking McDonald's. Yeah, you're right. Take the pickles out. If you're not talking to yourself, then yeah, there's something wrong with you because I you have to talk to yourself every fucking day. Have you been drunk as fuck? You come home, you're hungry, you go to the kitchen, you grab the knife, you need to cut, right? Whatever the fuck you're cutting either tomatoes or you need a little bit of onion, and you do that shit so diligently. You try to make no noise, even though you live by yourself. You're like, I don't want to fucking wake up the neighbors. Nobody needs to know I'm drunk, right? But you do that shit while you're under the influence because you're drunk. You're drunk out of your fucking mind, and you're doing your shit. You're like, I don't want to wake the neighbors up, whatever the fuck. So you end up doing everything correct. You don't even cut yourself, right? And you're telling me that there's people out there going against traffic when they're drunk. Those fucking people have a death wish. They want to do that. They know what they're doing. They went against traffic because they want to fucking end their fucking lives. Yo, Birdite, it's your birthday. No fucking way. Birdite, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Birdite. Happy birthday to you. Your birthday. Let's fucking celebrate your birthday, bro. Birthday beer. Birthday. This is where the Heineken is the man. Birthday beer. Birthday beer. Birthday. May you celebrate many, many birthdays. I ain't paying for shit, but hey, let's drink. Let's drink. Birthday. Happy birthday. I turned 50 this year, brother. I turned 50 and I don't feel a day older than 30. I guess 50 is a new 30. Fuck it. I'll take that. I turned 50 years old this year, brother. I don't feel 50. I don't think I look 50. I mean, my probably my hair says otherwise, but I think I look younger than my father when he was 35 or whatever age he was when he first. My father was, hold on, 1945, 1975. My father was 30 years old when he had me, right? 1975, 30, 35 when I was 5 years old, and I remember my dad. I'm like, yeah, he didn't look this young. He didn't look this young. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Who the fuck knows? Parents back then looked older, right? 50 years old. What happened? Where are my fucking wrinkles? We, we just, somewhere down the line, some of us have discovered the fountain of youth, whether it's great sex, whether it's eating pussy, whether it's, I don't know, drinking the right amount of alcohol. Who the fuck knows? We're doing something good. We're doing something better for our lives, if you ask me. What it is, I have no fucking idea. But yeah, I'm still doing it. Jog 3 miles a day. Jog 3 miles a day. That's what should be on everybody's fucking plate. Jog, walk, crawl, just get it done. I think exercise, oxygenating our bodies, right? The faster you run, the faster your blood flows through your system, and I think that's what is saving us from becoming the next shriveled fucking plum, sun dried tomato. Yeah, I don't want to become that shit. I had a I had a conversation with I had a convo with ChatGPT earlier. Let me see if I can find it so I can share it with you. I asked I asked ChatGPT earlier. Does drinking alcohol affect the joints? Because I feel like every time I try to bend down, my fucking knees like it's like I have a hard time. So it says yes, drinking alcohol can affect your joint, especially if it's frequent or heavy. Here's how it can play a role, right? Inflammation, gout, uric acid, dehydration, muscle and joint recovery, nutrient absorption. And then he says, then alcohol might make symptoms worse or make flare ups more likely, right? He says, want to tell me a little bit more about where you're feeling joint wise? I can help tailor it better, especially with dealing with soreness. I said, bending down, my knees feel it. So it gave me the whole, got it. Your knees feel it when you bend down. Alcohol can definitely be adding to the issue. Wear and tear, previous knee injuries, early signs of osteoarthritis, inflammation or swelling, and then it gives me things to consider. Is it both knees or just one? Does it hurt more after drinking? Do your knees swell or feel warm to the touch? And I have none of that. What might help? So it gives me all those, all the options. But here, I want to share. I want to share this part with you, where I already tell. So this is the part he says, "Let me know if there's something recent that you've had for a while. I can help you think through some things that might ease it up." And I said, "I still go out and do my 4 or 5 mile jogs on a daily basis. I am 50 with a deviated L4 L5. I am not normal. LOL." And ChatGPT says, "Man, I love that mindset. I'm not normal and still get out there. 4.5 miles jogs at 50 with a deviated. That's a beast mode. Most people would have hung up the sneakers and blamed the back, but you're clearly not built like the average guy." Listen to this. That being said, between the mileage, the spine stuff, and a bit of alcohol here and there, cold Heineken, right? Cold Heineken, right? Your knees might just be waving the white flag a bit. Hey, boss, we're doing our best down here, but a little help wouldn't hurt. So it gives me the, here's what might help you keep the machine running smooth: knee support, core, glute strength, smart drinking, recovery. You're definitely not normal, and that's a good thing. Want help mapping out? And I thought that was fucking pretty cool. When you when you find certain directions or certain ways to talk to a machine, because ChatGPT is a machine, right? It it doesn't have sentiment, but it has definition, and I think that's what most of us should have. More definition than sentiment, because we give value to an answer. You should respect who you're replying to, but sometimes we give emotions. We let emotions take place or give way to what answer we give. Right? It's either good or bad, but it should always be precise, down to the point. And I think ChatGPT has made me understand that part where you're replying to anybody, right? whether you're mad at that person or you're mad at the situation, you're mad at the event. So when I say this, I had a situation where I was trying to recover a payment from this individual, and this lady was so mad at I don't know what she was mad at, right? I said, "Ma'am, you owe us $5,000. We did the work at your place, so we need to get paid." And at one point, I don't know why she became so reluctant to even tell me, I have family members who are lawyers and this and that, and I'm thinking, what the fuck does it even mean? Like, ma'am, you we already told your insurance that we did the work. Your insurance issued you a check, and part of those monies are supposed to be paid to us. So the amount that you got, there's an amount that belongs to us. And I don't. Anyways, listen. It took me. This is from back in, I don't know, October, November. And my boss says, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna fucking take her to court. Fuck it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And I've been doing certain shit. I've been, ChatGPT has helped me. What can we do? What can we send her? Send her this document. No, this is the whatever the I forget what. Anyways, so I sent her a document and I said, you have 5 business days to answer. Didn't reply. I sent her another document, and this is all with this the she needs to sign for these documents, right? So she signed for everything. Finally, we get a hold of her adjuster, and we said, hey, can you send us a copy of whatever payments was issued to her, because she doesn't want to pay us. We want to get to the bottom of this. And my boss says, you know what, fuck this bitch. We're gonna fucking take her to court. So now this guy sends me a check number, an amount. It defines there an amount that needs to come to us. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give her a call before we take her to court. I'm gonna end up going. I am gonna end up taking these documents down to where it needs to be. We gotta pay the sheriffs so they can serve the documents to her address and shit. And I'm thinking, fuck it. I never done this, but I'm willing to do it. And this is all Chat GPT telling me. This is her jurisdiction. This is her address. This is the sheriff. This is the. My boss doesn't know this, right? My boss doesn't know I'm using Chat GPT to define everything that I'm trying to, you know, get a recovery for 5,000, almost $6,000. So I give her a call and I said, ma'am, listen, your adjuster, so and so, right? I give out his name, gave us proof that you were issued a check number, this, and this. I am giving you the opportunity to make this better before it becomes any worse. Sam is going to take you to court sometime this week. We're going to file the paperwork, and I don't want you to be on the losing end. We have all the proof that we need, but I don't want you to lose more than you should. You owe us this much. We want you to pay this much. The minute we take you to court, we're gonna, you know, add on the transaction fees, the processing fees, the legal fees, the you fucked up you fucked up my schedule fees. I don't want Sam to take more money than I want to give you the option to make it better. She texted him the following day. Said, hey, I don't know how you found out. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm giving you a check. So this was on a Friday, I think it was. On Monday, going back home. I'm going back to work, and Sam texts me. He says, "Hey, so and so call me." and she's willing to pay us. And I'm like, yes. Sometimes you have to be a nice guy. Going back, sentiment. Leave sentiment out, right? Don't be mad at the lady. Don't be mad at her. You fucking bitch. You gotta pay me. I want to fucking no. Nice, diligent. I don't want anything bad to happen to you. I'm just trying to collect. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm doing my job. What does Eric says? Are you their goon too? Yeah, some people have different approaches, but hey, you know what? I can live with that. Am I a goon? I'm not a goon. I mean, I don't go out breaking people's kneecaps, and I will never fucking do that. But imagine this: the internet gives you unlimited amount of resources on how to define or even write the better message, so it goes out with the most amicable words, right? Non-abrasive. People don't get hurt. Their feelings are like, oh, this motherfucker's coming after me with harsh words. Like, we are gonna take you to court. We're gonna go after your money. We're gonna go wherever. I never did that. I never did any of that. Life is life. La 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 la. We should fucking play that. We should play that before we go. Hold on. Yeah, we should play that. I gotta go take a leak first. I feel alive, bro. I feel so fucking alive. I don't give a fuck how much my fucking back hurts. My back pain will never fucking stop me from living life. If you're feeling pain, that means you're still alive. You know what? My back pain, I can fucking be hurting all day, every day. I wish I learned how to crack my back like I did before. I forgot how to do it. It would crack. It would crack. It would crack. I don't know how to do it anymore. And hold on, let me go take a leak. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm right back. I was gonna say, who fucking turned off the music? That's what I say. Don't you be fucking turning my music off, bitch. Do you still sanitize? Because I do. Germex. Happy birthday, Birdite. Birthdays are so fucking cool, brother. You know what? I turned 50 this year. I didn't do shit. I had tacos with my son. That's all I did. I sat with my son. I had tacos. Nothing. We didn't do anything fucking different. I mean, we did everything different. I I don't know. I love my kid. I love my life. I love my kid. I love my life. That kid is going places. I know. I hope he does. It's just the. I think the music that he listens to is gonna drag him down. I don't know why I say that, but that thug mentality is lingering, is hovering, and I hope it doesn't fucking take over. Knock on wood. Is this wood? Knock on wood. Whew. Where are we at? It's 12:30. Jesus fucking Christ. Like I don't have to fucking work tomorrow. I need 5 hours of sleep. You know that. You know that. I've told you that. I've been telling people that for the longest fucking time. Am I gonna wake up feeling groggy and hungover? And no, 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 no. As long as you drink the right amount of beers, right? What is the perfect amount? 6, 7 beers is good enough. Did you have a nice dinner? Did you eat? Did you have enough? Right? The amount of exercise that I did today, this is gonna be burned in half the time because my metabolism, as of yet, is already still churning as it should be. I had dinner at 5:30. No, no, no. Sorry, it was 7:30 when I had dinner. My son came home at 7, so we had dinner at 7:30. I had five delicious steak tacos, guacamole, and put some Mike's hot honey on top of my fucking tacos, onions, and some. Yeah, that's all. It's all I need. And I was like, dude, I'm stuffed. Like I haven't eaten all day, and I ate 5 tacos, and I'm stuffed. And I got some. This is something that's really cool. And I have some leftover. I have some guacamole in the kitchen. I have 3 chips worth, just so I can have a. I don't know, something after drinking. See, I can't eat that when I'm broadcasting because it has to be Boney M. The Boney M is the best fucking band. Da-da-da-da. My son was in the mom's womb, right? And I played that. What is the next song that sounds like this, but it's not this song, right? Uh, the rivers of Babylon. Oh my God, that's. If I listen to that song right now, it's gonna make me smile. But if I think about that song, the depth of that song when I first fucking played it, it kind of makes me tear up. But no, as a matter of fact, if I played it right now, it mixed emotion because I'm thinking about what I just told you. The rivers of Babylon. Rivers of Babylon is them, right? Boney M. Mm, mm. Messiah. Right? Isn't it fucking beautiful? That is the best fucking song ever made. Why can't we make music like this? The art of music has been lost. Composition has been fucking lost. Now you listen to fucking Bad Monkey or what is it? Um, Bad Monkey. What the fuck is his name? He's winning awards left and right. It's not called Bad Monkey. I can't even fucking remember his name. What the fuck is it called though? Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny. Bad Monkey. Bad Monkey. Bad Bunny is winning awards where he. I'm not my name, Jesus fucking Christ, bro. That is not music. That's fucking trash. Bad Bunny doesn't fucking sing music. He sings trash. This is music. This is composition. A message. Yeah, this. Come on. Messiah. That is a great fucking song. I play that song. This is like the Peanuts song. Right? Whatever happened to great fucking music like this? Whatever happened to great music? I have no fucking idea. I love this shit. I love this great fucking music. I'm gonna have one more. I'm gonna have the last one with you because I gotta go to sleep. I gotta be at work at 8 o'clock. The Accountant 2 comes out tonight, 4:15. It's tax day, bitch, and I owe the IRS. I owe the IRS. Jesus Christ. The Accountant 2 comes out today. Whether I buy tickets tonight, $25 a ticket, right? 50 $50 to go watch a fucking film. Am I willing to fucking pay that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I am considering it. My son goes to the gym after after school. Maybe I'll fuck up his schedule. I want to ask him, but I don't want to. I'll just wait for the movie to come out. We'll go watch it in the movie theater. I don't want him to say I gotta do my gym because then I'll fucking feel bad about. Oh, sorry if I fucking try to. I can go by myself, but I don't want to go by myself. I want to go with my son. There's certain things that my son has established, and I know that his priorities are his priorities. They're not my priorities anymore because he's of that age where his priorities are only his, right? And it's not that he is selfish. He just likes to do certain things at his leisure. So I can't say he's selfish because he still, talks to me. We still do certain things together. Uh, anybody else will say, "Oh, he's fucking selfish. Why the fuck would he not give you the time?" Listen, at this point, let them grow. Let them be. Just don't ever let them forget that you're observing whatever the fuck they're doing, right? You gotta let them know. And I think he knows that. This is a great fucking song. Who cued this song? Life is life, brother. Mhm. Right? But you see, everything happens for a fucking reason. I'm talking about something, then this song comes in. It could not have been cued such in such perfection. Mhm. Time. I'm. I'm. Jesus fucking Christ. Um, the blues. The blues. Excuse me. Right? This song hits the spot, brother. This song hits the spot. And why do I like the smell of fucking alcohol in my fucking hands? This is the third time I rub myself with alcohol. Like it fucking. One of my friends on Facebook is upset that the Salvadorian president doesn't want to bring back the guy who was erroneously deported. He was erroneously classified as a gang member, but he was still undocumented and illegally in the country. So there can't be an exception to the exception. Whether he was or wasn't, they made a mistake of claiming that he was a gang member, which he's not, I think. But he was still in the country illegally. So even if they bring him back, they're still gonna fucking deport him and say, "Oh, sorry, we classified you as a gang member, but you were here illegally, so we're still gonna fucking deport you again." So you think the government is gonna fucking willing to bring him back just so they can make a point and say, "Hey, so the media wants you to be here, so we can tell you that we apologize for you not being right. We apologize for us claiming that you were a gang member, which you're not, but you were still here illegally, so we have to fucking send you back." And that's what they would do. Do we have a heart? Yes, we have a heart. Can the president say, "Hey, you know what? We fucked up. Can we just make this guy a citizen so he can stay with his kids?" And he can fucking certainly do that. But I am absolutely certain that there has been an educated background check on how they did their shit in order to apprehend and deport. He may have some background shit that tangled him into being deported so fucking fast in a blink of an eye. I'm not being I'm not being the judge, trial, or executioner here. I'm just saying I don't know what information they have, but I'm pretty sure the media has not done their fucking due diligence because they would be fucking telling us we looked into this and guess what? He was all I don't fucking I don't know how to be a fucking journalist. I'm not a fucking journalist. I'm not gonna give you the the ABC steps because I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I am trying to crack my fucking feet. You know what? It is one. It is 12:51 a.m. April April 15th, 12:51 a.m. My brother Johnny, my brother Johnny, the legal beagle, unresponsive. I don't know where the fuck he's at. I call him. His phone is disconnected. He has had trouble in the past with diabetes. He had one of his toes cut off. I hope this hasn't gone to a, in in a different direction. I hope he's alive and well. It, all of my friends who know him as well, I tried contacting them, and they said, Oscar, I saw him yesterday. I saw him the day before yesterday. But at the same time, life happens so fucking fast. I'm gonna go to his house tomorrow. Before I don't know what time. I should have gone today. Fuck. Johnny, I hope you're okay, Johnny. I gotta take a leak. Hold on. Here I am, baby. It's a great fucking song. Take me, my baby. Take me by the hand. Here I am, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, Johnny, I have no idea what. JT, brother. I have no idea, brother. Wherever you're at, brother. JT, we love you, bro. Whatever you're going through, wherever you're at, I just hope you're still alive. Look, I kid you not. Look, listen to this.
The person you are trying to reach is not accepting calls at this time. Please try your call again.
That only means his shit is disconnected, and he's never been. Fuck. I hope he's okay. I know he's not okay, but I am hoping he's okay. God damn it. Johnny, I hope you haven't left us. I hope you haven't left us. Fuck. That would make me fucking feel so sad, brother, because I didn't. I mean, I talked to you. Last time I talked to you was a fucking week ago, but we haven't seen each other. Like, fuck. Anyways, listen, I gotta go to sleep. Here's to Johnny. This song. I hope Johnny is okay. I really hope Johnny, I really hope you're okay. We love you, brother. We celebrated Bird Eye's birthday today, and I hope we don't find out that it's a sad outcome. Please, I want to drive to his house. I mean, I can see his car parked outside, but still, I don't know who the fuck is inside. I'm gonna have to go inside and we'll knock on the door. Hopefully, I know his brother. I used to work with his brother. Fuck, I don't have his brother's number. I wish I did. Anyways, I gotta go. 2 hours of broadcasting. It's 12:57 in the morning. We gotta go to sleep. I gotta work, bitch. Cheers. Hasta la vista, baby. That is fucking amazing. Happy fucking Tuesday, people. I love this shit. Listen, I will be here again today, later today. Hasta la vista, baby.